friends, David DeMarco, the Emmy-winning video dude, coming to you from my home office here in Philadelphia, PA. And today I just want to do a real quick video and a real quick review of this brand new video product that's coming out called VideoGenesis. And it's the mastermind of Mike Fasame and Andy Jenkins. Now you know who these guys are, right? Mike Fasame is a huge, big-time internet marketer. In fact, he's probably one of the best in the world. And he's come out with some incredible products over the years. In fact, you're probably still using a whole bunch of his products today. And Andy Jenkins, come on, we all know him. He's the boss, right? Came out with the Video Boss, which was an extremely in-depth video training product. I mean, I think he had like 4,000 people get in on that, and he went into some really big time stuff. I mean, he taught you how to use software like the Avid, which is something I use every day. That's really high-end professional video gear that he talked about, and talked about music production and special effects. And you know what? A lot of that stuff that he talked about in Video Boss is in VideoGenesis, but VideoGenesis is not a rehash of Video Boss. This is a totally brand new, from the grounds up, brand new training product on video. It's got, all new stuff. I mean, because these guys are like $1 million in traffic more knowledgeable. And what do I mean by that? Well, what they did was both Mike and Andy invested about $1 million in paid traffic that they sent to their videos. And they tracked all that traffic. And what they discovered from tracking that massive amount of traffic going to their videos is that they discovered what was the most successful parts of their videos. And that led them to develop the Critical 13, which is the Critical 13 video styles. Now, what's interesting is, without even realizing it, I went in and I looked at these styles, and I use a lot of these styles. I might have called them something differently over the years, but I use a lot of these styles, been using them for over the years for a very long time. And let me tell you something, when you understand what these Critical 13 video styles are, it will transform your video marketing. For this alone, you want to get this product. You want to know and understand and know how to do these Critical 13 video styles. And they go in, and each style has its own module. So there's 13 modules right here alone. We're talking about 15 hours worth of training just here alone, where they just go in and show you. They break it down. They show you step by step. They show you, they explain it to you. They show you how to create it, how to put it together, when to use it, how to use it. And I'm telling you, it will just make such a huge difference in your video marketing once you understand what these Critical 13 are. And for instance, let's go into a few of them. Let's just talk about a couple of them for a second. There's the direct to camera. What's the direct to camera? That's this type of video right now. I'm talking directly to the camera. Probably many of you have done this video over and over again in your video marketing, and you just didn't know what it was called, right? There's also the read and speak, which is also known as the ugly sales page video. And we all seen this, right? It's when you see the text on the screen, and then the next slide, and there's more text, and then another slide, and then there's text and text and text, and the text follows the voice precisely, okay? So there's that style of video. There's also the interview style. There's the two-person interview style. There's the demonstration video style. There's the walk and talk video style. There's the boss style. And there's a couple more video styles. So what they do is, like I said, 13 altogether. They go in and they just show you each and every one of them and how to use each one of them effectively. In fact, there's another module, what's called the right style to use for maximum results. Okay, so basically it's kind of like a matrix where they have the Critical 13 on one side and they have different types of situations or what you want to do on the other, and then basically they say, they go through, it's like if you want to do this, and you can use this with this and you're going to get this, or you don't want to use this with this because it's not going to look good, or if you use this, this, and this, you're going to have a really kick-ass video. So like for instance, when would you use the interview style a video? When would you use it? Would you use the interview style to drive traffic, or would you use the interview style to drive sales? Good question, right? And how about the read and speak? Would you use the read and speak to drive traffic? Probably not. but would you use the read and speak to drive sales? Yeah, actually you would. So again, in that module, they're going to go through, you know, how to use this Critical 13 and get the best, most maximum results you could possibly get out of your video marketing. So that's going to be a killer module right there. And then the rest of it, the rest of Videogenesis is rounded out with Mike and Andy's production diary. Now, what's that? Well, I get asked this a lot. Based on my extensive knowledge of video production. I've been in video production for over 20 years, doing broadcast TV. I've won 3 Emmys. And people ask me all the time, Dave, what kind of camera to use? Dave, what software to use? Dave, how did you get that effect? Or what kind of microphones do you use? Well, that is what Mike and Andy did right there. You're going to actually be able to see exactly what they use, because people ask them those same questions. So if you're going to be able to, see, why Andy, see him actually put a video together. They're going to actually have finished videos, and you can see, and you're going to see what he said and why he said it, and the inspiration or the idea behind that video, and how that video got put together. They're going to show you a 15-step process of writing a script. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, I don't need a script. Well, listen, we use scripts all the time. Script doesn't necessarily mean you're reading from something. Like, I'm not reading from anything at all. I have something right here. It's a script. It's a guideline. Okay? And when you use these, I'm telling you, it's going to be 100% difference in your videos when you start using a script. And they go through a 15 step process of how to put together some killer scripts, which translates into pretty badass videos. Also, they're going to, in this production diary, they're going to tell you what cameras you use, the microphones you use, the software you use. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, that could be really expensive. Well, not really. It actually could be pretty inexpensive. Like, for instance, Andy will talk to you about a $2,000 program that he uses, and then he'll show you a $39 product that you can use, software that you can use that pretty much does the same thing. So, I mean, he talks about different types of audio sweetening effects to make your voice sound like a radio voice, which is pretty cool, and a whole bunch of other stuff in this production diary that you just can't get. I mean, Videogenesis is pretty much a hardcore workshop course. I mean, we're talking hardcore. You know, if you've ever been to those types of workshops, those weekends where you're there and there's not a lot of people and you're sitting and you're just cranking that stuff, that's exactly what Videogenesis is. So you want to get this, guys, okay? You want to get this just for this. You need to know what these critical 13 video styles are, because this can make the difference, a huge difference in your video marketing. Once you learn them and you understand them and you know the right combination and how to employ them the right way, I'm telling you, it's just going to make your video business, your video marketing just explode. You're going to get more views, probably more opt-ins. So it's critical that you get this product. And so how can you do that? Well, there's a link below. If you click on that link, you can reserve your spot, or if the card is open, you can get your copy today. But if you also look below, you'll see all the bonuses that I'm offering if you click on and use my link to purchase your copy of Videogenesis. One of those bonuses is really cool. I'm really excited about it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a weekly webinar for 6 weeks after the launch is over and the product is fully released, the modules are released, and we're just, I'll be there. I'll be on the hot seat. Probably go for 2 or 3 hours on each webinar, and pretty much you can ask me any question that you might have, any problems you might be encountering going through the course, or anything pretty much in general. We'll try to keep toward what's being discussed in the course and all that. And that's in addition to everything that you're going to get inside there. I mean, they're going to really lay it out, so it's, so you have the least, amount of difficulty in working on this. It's going to be pretty easy. But in case you do hit a wall, you're not sure of something, well, we're going to do these weekly webinars for like 6 weeks. Maybe we'll go more. I don't know. Where I'll be in the hot seat. Ask me any questions. Maybe we'll look at your videos, see how they're going. Maybe I can give you, I'll give you some pointers and show you some different things you might be able to do. So that right there alone, I'm really excited about that. I mean, you have to ask yourself, how often do you have to get access to a guy that's won 3 of these, right? That's what you get if you order through my link. Okay, that's 6 weeks. If we go, say we go 2 hours You know, that's like 18 hours of access to me talking about Videogenesis, the Critical 13, or any one of your video, your questions you might have. So, but you can only get that if you click on the link below. So, when this video is over, make sure you do that. Go down, check out the whole page. We got a whole write-up too. We got more content on here. We're going to be adding more content as this launch goes on. Be adding some more little video training tips and all that, just to whet your appetite, get you psyched up and pumped for Videogenesis and all that. And we're going to have just a lot of fun. So again, guys, click on the link below. Reserve your copy or get your copy today, depending on when you see this. And let's have some fun. Let's make some badass videos together, okay? This is David DeMarco, the Emmy-winning video dude. Click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside. And this video is a wrap.